When you lose someone, everyone asks, "How are you?" For Aubrey Plaza, that question came from her friend Amy Poehler, just months after her husband Jeff Baena died. The world knew the facts, but not how Aubrey was surviving. How could they? How could she even know herself? Grief is a shifting thing. One moment you laugh at a memory, the next you're crushed by loss. Her loss was public, her grief private, but she chose to share a piece of it. Yet in that moment, sitting with a friend, she felt a flicker of happiness. Answering "How are you?" becomes its own performance. In this moment she was okay. You breathe in, you breathe out, and hope you can do it again. In grief, the present moment is all you can hold on to, and sometimes that's enough. The question remains, but so does the answer. Right now, I'm here. On the podcast, Aubrey's words were simple. I'm here and I'm functioning. For anyone leveled by loss, that's a monumental achievement. Functioning means getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, showing up, when every part of you wants to disappear. It's the hard, unglamorous work of survival, a choice you make every day. The world doesn't stop for your grief, so you keep moving with it. She clarified, it's like a daily struggle, obviously. Functioning isn't healing, it's not being over it. It's an act of will. Every morning is a battle, another day without the person you love. You go to work, see friends, answer emails, all while carrying the heaviest thing you've ever known. This struggle is a quiet war inside your mind and heart. Even good days are tinged with sadness. You might laugh, then feel guilt. Achieve something, then feel the sting of their absence. Aubrey's honesty validates the experience of so many others. It says it's okay if it feels hard, if you're tired, if just getting through the day feels like climbing a mountain. Obviously becomes a shorthand for the new reality. She wasn't looking for pity, just stating a fact of her new life. Life is now divided into before and after. In the after, functioning is the goal, and the struggle is the process. It's a testament to human resilience, the quiet determination to keep living, even with a broken heart. It's the promise to yourself and to the person you lost to keep going. To explain grief, Aubrey used a metaphor, a vast ocean of awfulness. Not a puddle you can step over, an ocean, always there, stretching to the horizon. Sometimes you want to dive in and feel it all. Other times you just stand at the shore. You see the grief, nod at it and turn back to life, the most important part, but it's always there. You don't get over it, you learn to live beside it. The ocean is always there, but so are you. Before the ocean, there was a different kind of water, a life shared, a partnership spanning more than a decade. Aubrey Plaza and Jeff Baena were more than a couple, they were a team. Their story began in 2011, building a private, creative life away from Hollywood's glare. Their connection was deep, navigating fame together, supporting each other's careers. Jeff was a celebrated writer and director, Aubrey, a rising star. Their marriage was quietly announced in 2021, true to their understated style. It was a love story that didn't need an audience. Now, that life before feels like a different world, the world on the other side of the ocean. When a partner dies, especially by suicide, it casts a long, complicated shadow over every memory. The happiness and love remain, but now viewed through pain. The life they built is now a landscape revisited only in memory. The past is a country from which you've been exiled, and the ocean stands between what was and what is. Aubrey and Jeff's connection was profoundly creative. Frequent collaborators, their work was an extension of their relationship. Jeff's films blended comedy and darkness. Aubrey brought his vision to life. Their first major film together, Life After Beth, showcased their unique creative DNA. They continued with The Little Hours, Cinema Toast, and co-wrote Spin Me Round. Their work was a constant conversation, a creative dialogue spanning a decade. Losing Jeff was losing a husband and a trusted creative partner. The films they made are now artifacts of their love. Watching them, Aubrey sees not just her character, but the man behind the camera. The art they made is a beautiful, painful reminder of what was lost. Their partnership lives on in every frame. The conversation is silenced, but the legacy remains. Their art is a testament to a bond that endures beyond loss. Living with grief is an active process. Aubrey's ocean metaphor gives us a way to understand this navigation. Some days you dive into the deep, feeling the full force of loss, honoring both pain and love. Other days you stay on the shore, acknowledging grief without letting it consume you. This is how you go to work, have coffee, attend a film screening. Coping becomes a series of small moment-to-moment decisions. Do I open this door or leave it closed? Listen to this song or not? Aubrey's choice to speak about her experience was a form of navigation, a way to chart unknown waters. Sharing the story is a way of building a lifeboat, one sentence at a time. The landscape of grief is always changing. What felt manageable yesterday might feel impossible today. A trigger can turn calm seas into a storm. Navigating these waves requires flexibility and self-compassion. Some days you're swept under, waiting to surface again. Aubrey's journey reminds us, navigation isn't a straight line, it's a messy, ongoing process of learning to live with the tide. Grief isn't static, it shifts moment to moment. Aubrey's admission, in this very, very present moment, I feel happy to be with you, shows that even in sorrow, light can break through. Happiness and grief can coexist. A laugh can bubble up on a sad day. A friend's presence can shelter you from the storm. Early on, grief is a violent tempest. Waves of pain and disbelief crash relentlessly. Over time, the storm subsides, but the ocean remains. There are periods of calm, then sudden rogue waves. Grief isn't linear. People want progress, but it doesn't work that way. A good week can be followed by a terrible one. Milestones can feel like tsunamis. The goal isn't to conquer the ocean, but to become a better sailor. You learn the tides, brace for storms, and appreciate calm. Grief becomes part of your life's landscape. The ocean is still there, but you build a life on the shore. It informs who you are, but doesn't define you completely. The pain softens, the sharp edges wear smooth. The love remains, even as the ache becomes a familiar companion. Grief changes, but it never fully leaves. You learn to live beside it, and sometimes even with it. Even beside an ocean of awfulness, you can find solid ground. For Aubrey, showing up for her film's screening was more than work. It was defiance against grief's undertow. Each step forward is a way of reclaiming life, not in spite of grief, but with it. Finding footing is about integrating loss, carrying it with you, not leaving it behind. Grief becomes a chapter in your story, shaping your perspective and priorities. Aubrey's willingness to share her pain weaves it into who she is now. The support of friends and community is crucial. True friendship is presence, not perfect words. Community becomes an anchor in the storm. Finding footing means accepting the ground has changed forever. The stability you knew is gone, but you can build something new. It won't be the same, but it can still hold purpose and joy. Aubrey is taking tentative steps on unfamiliar ground, the ocean echoing in her ears. Her journey is a testament to the strength it takes to keep standing. Even as the waves crash, she finds her footing, one step at a time. In grief's landscape, gratitude seems impossible, but it finds a way. For Aubrey, gratitude isn't for the loss, but for what was. The love, the memories, the time shared. Gratitude coexists with pain. The depth of grief measures the depth of love. It shows up in small moments, a smile at a memory, warmth in telling a story. Aubrey's creative partnership with Jeff is a source of this gratitude. The films they made are a permanent legacy, a gift he left for her and the world. Moving forward isn't about forgetting, but carrying the love onward. It means living in a way that honors the person who's gone. For Aubrey, it's about being the brave, funny, unconventional artist she's always been. It's showing up, functioning, finding happiness with friends. Love endures in actions, choices, and being. You are still a part of me, and I will carry you with me always. Aubrey's journey is one of heartbreaking loss, but also resilience and hope. By sharing her story, she offers a map for others lost in their own oceans. Grief isn't an ending, it's a transformation and a testament to love that remains.